YouTube family, what's going on? I had this thought on my mind. I thought that I get on camera and share this with y'all, right? It's amazing to me how many men nowadays are choosing to live outside of themselves, right? Life just passes you by. You refuse to engage in anything that gets you outside of your comfort zone. And yet, and still, you wonder why you're not living the life that you want to live. I'll tell you a brief story, man. I was sitting there years ago. And I can vividly remember saying to myself, I'm playing this game. I'm playing, I believe, what was it? I think it was GTA 5. I think it was GTA 5. Might have been GTA 5 or 2K or something like that. And I'm sitting here, I'm leveling up my character. I'm giving him max sex appeal, tattoos. He's tall, he's Aki, you know what I'm saying? He dripped down, he got the fly car, fly crib. And I consumed so much of that, right? I fell into that every day. Every day I want to hop on a game. Every day I want to be that. And it wasn't that the game was so fire, nah, but it exposed me to the life that I wanted to live. Not having to worry about clocking into a 9 to 5, wearing the fly ass clothes, going and doing as I please, modifying cars the way that I want to modify cars. I love cars. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's some shit that I want to do. That's like that I want to live. And it felt good. It felt good to have a piece of that. You know what I'm saying? And I spent so much time on that game until one day I realized, damn, you'd rather dedicate 3 to 4 hours of your day to being the man in this video game as opposed to giving yourself maybe 1 or 2 hours a day to becoming the actual man himself in flesh. Yo, when I came to that realization, bro, I was like, yo, I kid you not, I haven't touched a video game controller ever since. Right? I got younger siblings who are like, 13, 14 and stuff like that. So whenever they're around, I don't mind engaging in a 2K game, but just me leisurely just engaging in video games on my own, hell no. Why the fuck am I doing that? I got results in real life to get, you know what I'm saying? I gotta hit the gym. I gotta worry about making money. I gotta looks max, you know what I'm saying? I gotta go get fly, you know what I mean? Life has become my video game. And that's the fun part about this, man. Like, you gotta understand that a lot of the things that we do as men, it's not for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of the things that we do, it's not really, because we like it. Nah, we just like the image that it portrays. You know what I'm saying? We go out to a bar, we having a good time, we want to buy everybody drinks. We want to look like the man. You know what I'm saying? We go shopping. You want to pick up the Louis V's, right? Nah, them Adidas over there look clean too. But them Louis V's say something different. They say like, nah, he got motion. He got it going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, there's something about this guy. Like, nah, he really doing it. He doing it big. You know you can't truly afford it, knowing that it's stretching your finances, but you want to feel like the man, right? You want to portray this to the world. And I'm not hating. Like I said, I love nice shit. But it took that mindset change, right? It's like, yo, damn, how much longer do I want to keep pretending, right? I could wear all the fly clothes. I could drive a nice car. I could talk the game, right? I could have a fresh cut, get the tattoos. But if I'm not truly happy with myself and what I have underneath, you know what I'm saying? My physique, bro, it doesn't mean anything. Because quite honestly, yo, if you walk it around and you refuse to get in shape or prioritize your health, you're disrespecting yourself, bro. You're disrespecting yourself on a daily. And then you're wondering why you have no confidence. I'm telling you right now, as somebody who used to prioritize buying all the latest clothes and doing this, and that, bro, I wouldn't trade that any day of the week for having true confidence in self, for having true comfort in my skin. You know what I'm saying? I love me 100%. There's nowhere you can drop me in the world where I'm not gonna know how to conduct myself, or I'm not gonna walk into a room and feel like I belong. You know what I'm saying? That feeling in itself is indescribable, and it's just you can't replace that. And as somebody who struggled with that for years, but like when I say, I don't think people quite understand, man. For the majority of my life, I wasn't happy with myself, bro. I wasn't happy with myself. For the majority of my life, I always looked at myself like I was beneath people. And for various reasons, right? Upbringing and things like that. You know what I'm saying? not really having somebody to reaffirm or, tell me that I was, him, that I could accomplish anything I put my mind to. I never had a lot of that. I never had a lot of, reassurance in my life. You know what I'm saying? So as a kid, it was kind of hard to find that. And, confidence comes from keeping your promise to yourself, right? Stacking W's. That's what I can say. If you're somebody who struggles with confidence, do one thing, right? Start small. Don't worry about going out there and try to conquer the world overnight because you most likely won't, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's overnight successes, yes. But you don't, put all your cards on that. Nah. Consistency wins the race. This is a journey all about momentum. I tell everybody. I don't care if you start out the gate and get some crazy results. If you can't sustain it, bro, you'll be exactly where you were 3 months ago. You know what I'm saying? 3 to 6 months ago. Do something that you can do every day for the rest of your life and just remain consistent. Momentum is key. Whether it's going to be you waking up every morning and doing your morning push ups, stick to that, commit to that, do that every single day. And then once you start doing that, now you're establishing confidence in yourself because you're holding your word to yourself. You're showing up every day. You said you're going to do something and you execute day after day. I got to the point where I traded in all the hours that I was wasting on a video game. And then, I turned those hours into time in the gym. I turned those hours into time on YouTube. YouTube University. I preach it all the time. You want to learn information, YouTube is the spot. I'm on YouTube Googling how to become a certain man. I'm on YouTube how to become more confident, how to become more consistent. Right? I'm taking risks. I would never in life ever get on camera when I was a kid. Like I never even created a social media profile for myself. Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, none of that. All of my boys made those because they got tired of me living like a hermit. Like, yo, bro, you need to get out there. Like, who the fuck gonna know you if you don't have a social media profile? You know what I'm saying? Like, I was that much of a recluse to now being on camera, talking, posting shirtless pics. Yo, bro, I would never do that. I would never do that. That's the power of self-belief. That's the power of self-love. And man, like, I really do hope that you can feel this through the camera. Like I said, I'm new to this, but like, I really like mean this from the bottom of my heart. Like, to anybody, to any man who was where I was, bro, where you feel like you're invisible, where you feel like you're hiding in plain sight every day because you're not happy with yourself, because you know you're disrespecting yourself. Bro, as somebody who's been on that side of the fence and is experiencing life on this side, you are leaving so much on the table, bro, by choosing to live life on easy mode. I urge you to choose hard, bro. It reached the greatest rewards, my man. Like when I live life on easy mode, I can eat what I wanted. Yeah, I can go and do as I please. I can smoke. I can go chill all hours of the night. But every day I woke up knowing that I was wasting time, knowing that there was somebody out there waking up every day and executing, keeping their promises to themselves, and getting results, creating a foundation for generational wealth for their family. All the things that I wanted to do that I simply was not doing. I live a much more fulfilled life now, doing things that scare me, doing things that scare me, taking risks. I understand that at least doing this, I'm on the track toward what it is that I would like to accomplish, right? I got all faith in God, man. I'm just following my heart. And right now, God is telling me to get out there and speak my message, man. But I know that there's men out there that can relate to this, man. You know that you got that special stuff inside of you, but you got too many things clouding your vision. You got too many things tugging you in directions, bro. It's hard to stay locked in when you got everything under the sun distracting you. I was reading a book. What is it called? Oh man, it's an amazing book. I would like to recommend it to y'all. Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. And it was saying like the devil's job is simply to drift you. A lot of things in life are simply a distraction. Y'all guarantee you, fellas, go to your Instagram, open it up. All you gonna see is half naked women, bro. Bruh, you going there looking for some value, and all you seeing is this. Hey, yo, damn, like, oh shit, who this? Let me click on her profile. What's her grandma? What she got going on? Damn, she bad. Damn, look at this picture. It's so easy to get distracted, bro. And it's done like that strategically. But your desire has to be so great where it's like, yo, damn, yeah, shorty bad and whatnot, but girls like her are gonna come a dime a dozen when I actually lock in and do what it is that I say I'm gonna do. When I actually pull this off. When I bring my dream reality into fruition. What do I look like just living an ordinary life? Laying on my deathbed, God willing, old and gray, and wondering, what if? Damn, bro, you ain't try this. You ain't do that. You didn't at least see if you could be successful with this? Nah, yo, I can't live like that. I gotta leave it all on the line. I don't care how people look at me. I don't care what people think about me. I gotta get this done. I gotta do it for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanna be the head of a household someday. I wanna have children. I need them to look at their father and be like, yo, damn, like my dad did that. My dad is my superhero. If my dad could do it, anybody could do it. That's how I think, man. It's bigger than you. You gotta understand that's not about just you. You got family. You know what I'm saying? You got friends that are watching. You never know who's watching, bro. You matter. By you choosing to live lackluster, you are saying that that's okay to the next person. Nah, switch that shit up. Switch that shit up, yo. Be extraordinary. Let that be the new standard. Right? It's gonna irk some people because you're gonna call them out, you know, subconsciously, inadvertently, because your standards are so high. It's like, yo, damn, he doing X, Y, and Z, and I ain't doing shit. They hate that. They hate it, bro. They hate that shit because you choosing to be better every day. You on a mission. Why they just drifting astray? A ship that sets off to sea with no route is just off, drifting at sea. They never go nowhere. That ain't true though. You got a destination. You know exactly where it is you're going. And you don't need to have the whole plan mapped out exactly. But at least you got the vision. That's what's going to inspire the action. That's what's going to allow you to wake up every day, put one foot in front of the other. And that's all it takes. As long as you're consistently moving, as long as you're keeping that momentum moving forward, you're good. If you ain't growing, you're dying. Stop sleeping on your potential. Everything counts. Shaman showing them out. Catch you on the next one. Tune into my Instagram at Everything Counts Fitness as well for additional information. And I'll be up on again soon.